So the brief tonight was to just give our point of view on the state of Brexit as it stands today. And I think what we've heard is that it's an absolute mess, it's in an absolute state, and it's pretty hard to get a grip on where we really stand at any one moment. So I thought maybe I'd clarify by just picking out 3 stories from the last couple of days, and hopefully they'll just sort of tell us where we stand. That'd be useful, wouldn't it? So the first thing was Theresa May had a cabinet meeting, and she said she was going to make progress and come to a bit more agreement with her cabinet over Brexit, but she came out, no more agreement, no closer as a cabinet, and all they managed to unveil was a marketing strategy that seemed like it had been quickly written through the course of the meeting. So that's a pretty indifferent bit of news. The day before there was the letter from 1,500 academics and experts saying we really do need a people's vote. Okay, that's promising. Lots of people saying sensible things about Brexit that might actually get us to a better solution. So maybe there is some good news. But then I saw the DUP Brexit spokesperson on the television yesterday denying categorically that the Irish border is even an issue. They said it had never been an issue and it never will be. And Theresa May relies on that party to vote through any deal that she does get. So, in summary, yeah, it's an absolute mess, and it's hard to say where we are with Brexit just now. So, Theresa May continues to try to get her deal. We've heard there may be a vote on the later this month, so there's going to be a lot of progress made very quickly. She might get a deal, but is there much chance of it going through? It seems to me, and I think to most people observing it, there is very unlikely to be a majority for any deal that she comes back with. So, this is very worrying, because as it stands, would that mean that we either have a no-deal Brexit, or we go into blind Brexit where we don't know what we're signing up for, but we've left the EU and the government continues to negotiate. So these are the 2 options that appear to be before us as things are going, if things unfold as it may assume they will. And I guess this is why more and more people are beginning to sign up for the idea of a people's vote. Why Caroline Lucas is a prominent activist and speaker for the People's Vote. Politicians from all parties are now beginning to put their individual name towards the People's Vote. And I just wanted to speak a little bit about why I, as a Green, really want to either stay in Europe or get the best, softest possible Brexit that can possibly be achieved. As a Green, I got into politics because I'm concerned about the environment. One of the issues that I'm very concerned about is animal welfare. I don't think it's perfect in this country or the EU, but there is a certain amount of legislation to protect animals. Now, if you listen to Liam Fox and many other conservative politicians, they're desperate to strike a trade deal with the US, and we know that means accepting US meat imports, which have far poorer animal welfare standards. They have animals given growth hormones, chickens washed in chlorine. These are things that I think most British people who care about animals don't want to see in our country. Another thing that I've campaigned on a lot as a Green is trying to tackle air pollution. Locally, Liverpool breaches air pollution limits, and it's something that, because we're breaching those limits, as a Green opposition member, I can hold the council to account on that issue. I can highlight it and I can ask them for action. But that's an EU set limit. They say how much air pollution is allowed in our air, what is safe and legal. Without the EU, I believe that we may not have any limit, and there'll be very few sticks to beat councils with or levers to pull to try to make air fit to breathe. It currently kills 239 people in Liverpool per year, so it's a big issue. And from a Green perspective, there are many other things such as protecting wildlife. I said air pollution already. Cleaning the rivers. We all know what the River Mersey was like 30, 40 years ago. It's been EU funded and EU regulation has helped clean that up, and we've got dolphins in the Mersey again and many other species. So these are the sort of things I fear for in a global Britain which is dictated upon us by Liam Fox and people like that. So we need to be campaigning, we need to still be out there, and a people's vote is one way of stopping all these things happening to us. Thank you.